When we start talking about being outside, the sun is going down a little bit later. We're enjoying our evening hours. You've got to have good lighting. I get to introduce you to a gentleman that I met, how many years ago was it, Skip?
Oh, it's been 4 or 5, Dan.
4 or 5. This guy is a leader in the industry with innovation. Nobody makes what Skip West makes. These are solar lights that give you security, peace of mind. They light up the backyard so you can extend that barbecue time a little bit longer.
Exactly.
And they are brilliantly, brilliantly light. These are dual head solar security lamps. We've got the white, but the white is already extremely limited. And then we also have the black as well.
Set this guy up.
But what you did is you changed the technology of what solar was even capable of.
Exactly. So these are super, super bright lights. You can actually read a book under them. You can see something. They'll light up your backyard. They'll light up your garden area. They'll light up a shed. They've got an amorphous panel, so they'll charge whether it's a cloudy or a rainy day as well. They'll work in any kind of weather. The heads can go totally in whatever direction you want, 210-degree angle. The motion sensor will pick up from 40 feet away. So it'll pick up anything out there. And it'll let you know, it'll turn on, it'll light your way. It's phenomenal.
But this is do-it-yourself lighting.
No electricity,
in a way that nobody else could have done. On our farm, and I apologize, talk a lot about the farm, but that's how this program got started with the Great Outdoors with Dan. I have outbuildings that are so far away from my electrical source that I couldn't put electrical lighting in that without costing a fortune.
Exactly.
This gentleman is the guy that came to the rescue with designs like this that make sense. Because now I have security lighting on those buildings.
When you go to your shed, go to your barn, you can see where you're going.
It lights up as I walk to it.
Exactly. You know, Dan, my mom is 84 and she's had some health issues. So we just recently put one of these on her front steps. She's got a couple of steps there so she can see a little better when she comes home.
All right.
And on her back steps, when she takes out the garbage at night, it lights her way. There's no tripping, no falling. You can see wherever you need to go. Take the dog out. We have a port. We take the dog out to do its duty. We can see when the dog goes out. We can see what the dog does. See it on the shed. See it in the winter time. It'll work in any kind of weather. Whenever you go by, you're going to have yourself light. An incredibly bright light.
This is serious light. This is solar that 5 years ago the world could not have invented, and it's Skip's company that has helped to make some of the biggest innovations. Look how bright these lights are.
You know, they light up the set, they light us up, you can light up your front porch. Anywhere you need some light, no electrician, you put them in, you're good to go. Everybody's got dark areas. You've got it on your farm, I've got it on my house. My deck has some steps, I walk off the deck steps. You can't see at night. Right. So it's really, really great. You know, another thing that we actually use it for, we have a compost pile. We're really into green stuff.
Okay.
So at night, after dinner, we go to put the stuff in the compost pile. Well, there's no light out there to see where we're going. So this lights up my way and I can see where I'm going.
This, as people think about their own properties, they'll find in their head 2, 3, 4 different places where you need it.
Exactly. There's so many places around your house, whether it's a shed, whether it's the steps, whether it's a porch, garden area. Anywhere you walk by, they turn on.
Good example, right here by the front door.
Yes.
Again, if I were to have to pay the electrician to come in and do that work, it's a project I probably wouldn't do.
Right.
Yours are so extremely reasonable, and this amorphous panel that he creates is a big panel. So you can actually set it, and the lead cord is what, 15 feet?
So you can put it 15 feet away from the solar light, no problem at all. Anywhere you need to go, you can go.
Now, I cheated a little bit. And I will admit it's a different product than this, but it was one of Skip's company's inventions that I actually use for interior lighting in my back mechanical barn.
Okay. Well, you can actually put the solar panel outside and put the light inside if you want to with a 15-foot cord.
That's what I did.
You can do that, exactly.
The panel resides on the roof where it draws the maximum sunlight, and then I just run the cord inside, and whenever I open that door, it automatically lights up.
You walk by, they turn on. So they only turn on when you walk by. They stay on as long as you're there. You can set the time from 30 seconds.
I don't even need a light switch.
Exactly. And you get hundreds of activations, you know, with one night of sunshine, one day of sunshine.
Wait, I want you to say that again, because this is one of the things that makes your company so different.
You get 170 activations for 30 seconds each after a day of sunshine.
So if you've got an entire family of raccoons running around the backyard all night long,
you're going to see them all the time. So wherever you want to light up, whether it's a shed as you go to the shed, whether it's a barn, whether it's your porch as you go off the porch, you're going to get light whenever you need it, whenever you want it. No electrician.
And it is true security lighting. Yes, it's about safety. It's about walking down the steps of the deck and not tripping. But the fact of the matter is, if we are not illuminating our properties at night, we are running the risk of bad things happening.
I don't want my mom to fall.
Yes.
I don't want to fall. I don't want my kids to trip. I want to take care of her. So, you know, she goes outside, she walks down her steps, she's got light that comes on automatically.
Right.
Especially in the back where there's 6 steps to get to her garbage can. You don't want her to trip and fall. We want to take care of her.
Skip.
This lights up and
For
she
the
never
bad
has a
guys
problem.
out there, when lights are coming on and off, that's a major deterrent. They would rather bypass your property and go to somebody who doesn't have lighting like
Exactly.
this. You put them anywhere. The installation, I hate to say installation, it takes about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. You do it once and you're done. This man makes wonderful, wonderful product, and I had never seen anything like it. We're getting very limited now in the off-white.